Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Project Motor Racing, and yes, there's been an update today, and this is a big update and a big step forward for the game. We're already 3 days past release, and although release was really not great and scary and kind of disastrous, we have some improvements now already for the GT3 cars, the GT4 cars, the LMDh cars, and some tweaks to the AI, as well as performance and other force feedback things. I believe force feedback was mentioned in the patch notes. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna put a link down below in the description to the patch notes, and then I'm gonna list specifically what I'm covering in the description as well, just so I don't take up too much space. So today, we're going to be working, first of all, with the GT3 cars. I'm going to be racing a GT3 car against 40% difficulty AI here at the Red Bull Ring, but it's not called the Red Bull Ring. In game, it's called Spielberg. And so I'm here to kind of showcase how the AI is. And I did a little testing with them before making this video just to make sure that it was going to be something worth sharing, and it absolutely is. They already are much more aware of where you are on the track and racing and all that jazz. They're not quite perfect, I will say. They still need a bit of tweaking. But they are way more manageable now than they were on launch day. They will actually be aware of where you are in regards to them on the track, and it's so lovely because they will not just move into their line. Oh, it's great. It's just so great, and it's a lot of fun. Also, I'm using the default setup of the Aston Martin 2024 Vantage, and I will tell you guys, there is already such a noticeable difference in how these cars handle, because they don't, first of all, you'll see, this is, like I said, this is the default setup, but they don't twitch going into lower gears. So that is fantastic in itself. They still kind of pull just a little to the side coming out of a corner, like a low speed corner, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was on day one, where it felt undrivable. Now, low-key, I'm not going to spend too much time going through all of the cars. I might experiment a tiny bit with the hypercars just to see where they're at, because I would like to drive the hypercars a lot more than I already do, which isn't really at all in any game, because the hypercars are scary, especially in Le Mans Ultimate. But I'm getting better with the LMP2s. I actually did a race at Monza today with them, and I didn't do terribly. I placed 9th, so that felt pretty good. But I still really flat spotted the tires. But yeah, as you guys can see, the GT3s already feel smooth. They feel really great. Drivable. It's so much better, and it's such a breath of fresh air.
This lap is timed. Give it your best.
Alright, so we're gonna go. That tiny pull, nothing terrible. I'm sure it could honestly be my pedals. I'm using the Logitech G920 pedals. So I'm gonna pull up beside the Aston. He's gonna let me by. He's not gonna slam into me on the racing line. I overshot my braking because I'm just really bad at gauging the braking. I would love to see where the Aston is next to me still with a radar. They haven't included the radar quite yet. But as you can see, I'm moving back into the racing line. The Aston didn't bother to try to pull in on me, which is also great. It's fantastic. Feels really good. And the performance of these cars is... Oh, hey. See, they'll get a little feisty with you, I won't lie. Also, I don't know how he boosted so quickly up to get to me. I just probably wasn't paying attention. On the front end, they're still a little oblivious, I will say, to your immediate surroundings, or to your positioning on them. But at least on the sides, they're now much more aware of where you are. So, of course, you know, as somebody who's part of the partner program, we're still reporting to the devs any little tweaks that need to be made. And so we will be reporting stuff like, you know, on the front ends, there's still a little tappy. They like to get a little spicy. But overall, it's already a very big improvement, and I very much like it. It feels great, and it's gonna make playing single player a lot better. And then in case any of you are interested, there are setups available for you to download in the download hub. I'll show you guys where to go do that once I finish up here.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Actually, really quickly, before we move on to the next portion of the stream, it dawned on me afterwards that because there were adjustments made to the GT3s for the setups and the LMDhs and the GT4s, the setups that you download from the hub, they may not work as well because they haven't accounted yet for the new changes. So try them on the older cars, and just keep in mind that if you do decide to put one of those presets up on these GT3 and other cars, it may not work the way that you want to and actually may make it worse. So bear in mind. I wanted to catch myself on that before I sent you guys off into the sunset with all of that information. So let's get back to it. But they are mainly downforce focused setups, and they actually help with a lot of the cars. They help make them feel really good as well, manageable, controllable, even a little faster in some cases. I've used them on several cars now, some GT3s, some of the older GT cars, even the LMDh cars prior to this update, and they felt good. So definitely a step in the right direction. Still not perfect, because they're going to be working on other cars. Not all the cars have been fixed. If there were any that still had issues. But they're getting there, and I love that. And I really do appreciate their hard work and their hustle getting these updates out for all of us and stuff. Also, you're all free to poop on my driving skills. I know I'm not the best driver in game. It is very painfully obvious. It's why I'm always in the bottom splits in Le Mans. But if anybody wants to like mentor me, I will gladly take mentorship. Or I'll be your apprentice. Because I want to get better at racing.
Session ends in 1 minute. You're currently the fastest on track.
Alright, enough of that. Let's go try the hypercars. And let's put them to the test in one of the best tracks to test the hypercar, Spa. Alright, so just to kind of help, we're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to do a little bit of this. This. Traction control. Back. We're gonna see how it feels in that default setup. Because that's what we want to do. We want to see how they feel in the default setups. I think there were some tweaks to traction in lower gears. That was something that was done for these cars?
Hammer down now.
Ooh. Get out of there. Ooh. Ooh. Am I actually driving this thing? Hold up. Getting some shake on the force field. Oh my god, we're wobbling. Tire lock up. Yeah, well, we do have cold tires.
You're locking up the tires on corner entry, so ease off the brake pedal.
We gotta wait for everybody to pass, otherwise I'm just gonna be a hindrance. Okay. So it does, I think there is a noticeable difference. I don't think it's quite where we want it to be yet. But that, I do see a significant difference already in how this feels, even on cold tires. Yeah, I think the hypercars are in a good direction right now. We're getting there.
You're locking up the tyres. You need to be gentler with the brake pedal in the braking zone.
Okay, yeah, we're about 2 laps in now. The tires are warmed up. Now, bear in mind, they could actually be better than what I'm making them out to be due to the fact that I'm not the best driver. I'm not the most experienced driver in sim racing when it comes to cars like this. But I would like to say that I have a bit of grace behind me given the state that these cars were launched in and how I felt that they handled prior to this update, and as well as many other people. So I definitely think this is a great step forward. I honestly may not even need to up-tune the force feedback on these cars. I may be able to get away with keeping it at the default. I wonder. And this is the default tuning with none of the additional setups like for downforce and stuff like that you can get in the download hub. So there's a good chance anything that I'm feeling now may also be tuned out by those setups as well. And that's a second place quality time. That's not bad. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. I'll take that. That's fine. I'm sure a lot of you can probably do better. But I'm very much happy with how the cars are feeling right now. That's really, really good. So now let me go. I'm going to show you guys really quickly where you go to get the setups. So you're going to go down here to the downloadable content category. Just scroll all the way over here to vehicle setups. You're going to click on it. You got these 4 right here. This is an entire collection of 120 different setups that you guys can install for all cars. Now that doesn't mean each car has 120 setups. It is just 120 setups for the cars, all that jazz. Over 120. It's really good. So to install it, you'll just click on it, and then mine says uninstall, but it'll say install for you if it's not installed. Just click install down here, and then you're good to go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Super easy, super simple. Now, my big final test for this is going to be multiplayer. So I want to see if I can get into a multiplayer match. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to sit here in a damn lobby, and I'm going to see if I can get in to a multiplayer match and actually play. All right, we made it through the lobby. Now we're loading to the track. Are we gonna... We're in! Oh, that's so great, because I was getting error 44 like all the time. And let me tell you, it was such a pain in the ass. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my quick little adjustments for force feedback. Engine and drivetrain. What is this, qualifying? Yeah, let's drop down our gas level for qualifying. Drop the brake pressure. Back. Let's fucking get out there, man. Let's do it.
Hammer down now.
I'm gonna get through qualifying, and then I'll see you guys for the actual race.
The setup between now and the race, find some pace.
All right, so we qualified 3rd, which is pretty good for myself, but there's like 7 people on track. I'm sure if it was more, I probably would not have qualified so high. Oh, but 7th is disqualified. So I guess it's just gonna be 6 of us on track. Anyways, we're gonna do this 10-minute race and then we're gonna wrap up the video. And if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far, let me know what you guys think, first of all, of the update in the comments below. Is this enough now to kind of give you hope for the game? Is this enough, do you think, to kind of like bring you back? Or give you hope to invest in maybe after 1 or 2 more updates? What do you guys think? Let me know. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, as we are about to go green here at Derby in the Porsche 964 Cup cars, baby. Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of stick off to the side here because I really don't know where everybody else is. Somebody's in my asshole. We've pulled ahead to second. Can we get our first podium in our first online multiplayer race? We gotta be real careful here. These cold tires on this car are not very good. Boy, first place is flying. Saved it, thank God. That's gonna cost us some time here. Alright, let's see if we can catch up to second and get second place back. Probably not. Second place was faster than us overall qualifying by at least 2 seconds. But we have cleared the rest of the pack. You are frying your tires, my guy. 6th place with a 10-second penalty. That is rough. 1st place pulling ahead with an 8-second lead. And running with it. Gonna be gaining on 2nd place here again. See if I can intimidate him just a little bit to make a mistake. Frying his tires again. We're gonna get the exit speed on that corner. And I forget to upshift because I'm a ding-dong. But I do believe he's feeling the pressure, even if just a little bit. I may have been spoken too soon. I'm just happy I can finally play online, because now after I edit this video, I'm gonna hop right into some ranked GT3 lobbies, and I'm gonna start trying to make some waves. Ooh, locked up my tires. Almost lost the car. Definitely lost some valuable time. First place is hauling ass. Also, if you guys want to give any constructive criticism, keyword is constructive, on my driving, ways that I can improve aside from turning off the assisted line, because I will be doing that eventually. And that is second place. Then let me know. Now, the question is, can we hold on to this lead? Over second. Yeah, he's in the sand. Poor guy's having a rough go at it, but that means our very first race... Actually, no, I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to jinx it. Keep my damn mouth shut. Let's just focus on being consistent. Getting through this thing in one piece. These Porsches still feel really good to drive, man. I really like these Porsches. And of course they fixed this the day that I pay for race control on Le Mans Ultimate. It's fine, I'll still get use out of it. Come on, baby. Keep pushing, keep pushing. All right, we got a 13-second lead on third place, which is good. We should be able to hold it for just one more lap. Now, after today as well, it's worth mentioning, I'll be moving on Sunday. I'm going to be spending this weekend moving. So I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get back to streaming and recording videos. I have a lot of videos to upload and not a lot of time to do so. But I'm going to try my damnedest to get back up and running for streams and video content on this game and others as soon as I can. I'm actually entered in my first like championship race in Le Mans Ultimate, and so I can start doing that halfway through Monday and through Tuesday. So we're gonna try either doing that on a stream or as a video. It's just it's like their bronze rookie division. It's nothing special. I'm still stuck in Bronze 3. I've been stuck in Bronze 3 ever since I got the game, because I'm not good. I can't get out of it, but, you know, I'm trying. And so, for our first online match, we are finishing in second place. Not a bad finish. But honestly, if it weren't for second place making those mistakes, I would have finished third, guaranteed. Because he was still getting a good run on me. So. But yeah, I'm very happy about this. This is promising. This shows that it is possible for them to bring this game back from the dumpster fire that it kind of was on launch day, and I'm very, very, very excited now to see what else they do to this game, what they add, the updates that are to come. This is a great first step. So like I asked earlier, let me know what you guys think now in the comments below. Tell me how you're feeling about it. Are you guys still on the nope? Are you more leaning towards okay, maybe? Or are you like, you know what? Let me grab it now.
On the podium,
Tell me.
sponsors will be happy.
So, I love you all. Thank you guys so much for your support. Welcome to all the newcomers, too, by the way. I've had a lot of new viewership lately, ever since doing content on this game, and I really appreciate you guys for having some semblance of faith in me as a content creator. I'm very happy to be here to provide content for you guys. There will be plenty of Project Motorsport, or Project Motor Racing content, Le Mans Ultimate content, Assetto Corsa Competizione content, maybe Assetto Corsa Rally content, you know, like there will be something. I do want to see, does this affect my ranked at all? No. Okay, so it is all strictly what it is. Interesting. All right, well, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and register myself for a GT3 lobby while I work on this video, because YOLO! I've got like 53 minutes before one launches, so where do I want to go? Do I want to go to Lexington or Mount Panorama? I'm gonna go to Lexington because Mount Panorama scares me. I'm gonna do it in the AMG as well because, yeah. All right, so I love y'all. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will see you guys very, very soon in whatever else Project Motor Racing brings us. Till then, be good to each other. Like, subscribe, check out my other channels. I'll see you guys later.